welcome back to the channel. So we are headed to Johnston, South Carolina. I was kind of excited to get this load too, but headed down to Johnston, South Carolina. I haven't delivered in South Carolina. I've been in South Carolina. I have not touched the state of Georgia yet. But anyway, so we're currently in Akron, Ohio. Spent 10-hour reset there. Actually, it was a little longer than 10 hours because I had to wait on this load. But yeah, we are headed towards South Carolina. It's pretty cool. Got to talk to some people there at J-Rail, which was great conversation. I don't know, I don't want to mention her. Not yet, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I had a great time, great conversation. It was amazing. I like this company, I like where I work. But enough about that. And yeah, so I got this trailer and it's got a finicky light situation. So shout out to one of the drivers at the terminal, helped me out using some bungee cords. I gotta get me some more stronger, I guess, commercial type use bungee cords, because the trick I was using with putting in a seal, it just wasn't working. And he was like, you gotta try this out. Here, take the one I used for the trailer when I had it. I was like, thank you, appreciate that. But yeah, whew, it's been a long little reset. Well, not a reset, but a 10-hour break turned into more like 14. But I can't complain. I can complain about this whole time frame thing though. Y'all know my time of driving, it's 1:40, and out here starting to drive, it's not really my thing. This is my bedtime. But I slept and I had some food. We have a Burger King right next to our terminal, so I was able to get the Impossible Whopper, because if I am gonna do it, I'm gonna do the vegan option. But yeah, I was able to get an Impossible Whopper. That was pretty cool. Why is my mirror? I have to readjust my mirror. When I go bobtail, for some reason that mirror over there, yes, I can use the bottom one, but I like the top one. And I have to adjust it, angle it down a little bit more. And I kind of forgot to do that when I was driving. But it's a nice day. Weather's not too bad. The load is only 25,000 pounds. Yep, 25,000 pounds. So I really appreciate that, going down to this area, that whole Tennessee, North Carolina mountain, I guess it's the Appalachian Trail area. I didn't like going down there heavy. And the way that my truck is governed with it's not only governed for the speed, it's also governed on the RPMs too. So I can do it. But going up and down those hills at mountain at 25 miles per hour, 40,000 pound load, almost grossed out 70,000 pounds sometimes. It's not fun at all. But yeah, we're on the road again. So my buddy's in, my friend, he's in CDL school currently. They send him up to Fort Carson area, Colorado Springs, which is interesting. They sent him way up there from Virginia. I did my training down in the Fort Cavazos area, Copper's Cove. But yeah, he's out there. Hopefully, he gets hired onto my company. We could possibly team drive. Since I can't have any passengers for a year, might as well have a team driver and make some extra money while I'm out here on the road. Money's good, why not double it up? I'm not opposed to it. Plus, while I like this truck, and my therapist told me, she said I need to give my truck a name. And since my trucking company is called Tron and I'm in Tron, this is Tron the truck. So I got Tron the Tesla and Tron the truck, whatever. It's kind of like the president, you know, he's always in Air Force One, while I'm always riding Tron. Okay, the vehicles I'm always in are Tron. So this is Tron the truck. Tron the Kenworth T680. And it kind of goes with the T680, you know, Tron, T, Tristan, all that, you know. So, but yeah, Tron is due for a service. He is definitely due for a service. And I went in and talked to the maintenance shop, and they were like, yeah, normally, you know, when it comes up, and but yeah. I was like, okay, so when is it coming up? He's like, goes into the computer. He's like, oh, well, it already passed. I was like, I know. And he was like, well, you're out of the Sunnyvale lot. And I was like, yeah, sure, I kind of am. But I'm over the road, so I rarely go back. I've been to the yard like maybe twice in the last 3 months in Dallas. I'll be going. But I've spent a lot more time here in Akron. So he said, hey, you know, we'll figure it out. Whichever place you are by the end of the week, then, you know, we'll get your truck service and stuff. I was like, okay. It's been good to me. Tron has been good to me. But I need to ensure that, you know, we continue that little relationship that we have here. Which is going good. You know, we've been to a lot of states, 30,000 miles in less than 3 months. Because I started this journey by myself around the 4th of July. Was when I got on the road. 3rd or 4th of July. Oh, you're constantly dodging tires. 3rd or 4th of July. August, and it's just the beginning of September. So yeah, this is it. So roughly 2 months, 30,000 miles. We rolling out here. But I'm definitely not opposed to team driving. I think it'd be cool. Especially with somebody I know, somebody I grew up with, went to high school with. We've been roommates before. I think it's a good decision. And you know, their passion for what they want to do and what I want to do. Like, let's get out here and get this money. Let's go out here and make, you know, life-changing opportunities for one another and get it. How long am I on this road? I'm on this road for about... I thought I was taking 77. I am taking 77 longer. It's probably like where interchange is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna drive till about... I'm gonna go to Charlotte. I don't think I can make it all the way to my destination. Okay, so it says a live unload tomorrow. But if I go all the way there, it'll be midnight. So that means I can't get on. I'll be on the property, I guess. But dude, I don't think I want to drive till midnight. Just too many. I'd rather have a planned out stop. So I think what I'm gonna do is drive, get to Charlotte, be about 3 hours out, stop about 9 o'clock. That way I can get a full 10-hour, get up, drive there, finish out the last 2 hours or whatever, go into sleeper berth while I'm there, and then that'll set me up for 8-2. Or I'm not too sure. I like this whole 8-2 thing like confuses me sometimes. But either way it goes, I'm gonna go to Charlotte. I should make it there in 7 hours. So I'll get there. Yeah, I'll get there around 9 p.m. 9:30. Do a 10-hour. Wake up around 7, and then get to the shipper around 9:10 in the morning. Thanks, guy. Thanks. I really appreciate what you just did there. And you better keep going. Just go up. Thank you. Thank you. Going up a hill too. I get, yeah. Oh, there's a TA. that sound? Alright, sometimes when I'm pressing the gas, the pedal, that sound happens. It's like out of the door area, and I be banging on the door like, stop it! I don't know what it is down in there, but it annoys me so much I'm probably like a crazy man every single time. I'm in a good mood today. I've been in great moods lately. Alright, let me over. Ooh, no, don't hit that, don't. Oh, we missed it. Oh, dodging tires. But yeah, we'll see how this drive goes. But I haven't really I've explored a little bit in Akron, but I want to explore so many cities. I don't know why. I need to just get it out of my head. I'm not living up here. No. I don't care. I'm not living in the north. Nowhere near the great. It looks pretty like during this time of season, and you know, got all the greenery, more than Texas. You know, it's all green and nice and pretty. And hey, police. But I'm not gonna live up north. It's too cold. Winters are not good. Yeah, winters are not. I don't know. Like I like dressing up for winter. Like, you know, get the layers. You know, get your nice pea coat. I love a nice pea coat. You know, you got your boots and you know all that. You get your hats and your scullies and yeah. But it's like cool for like a little bit, and then you know get dressed and you know go out someplace and oh, I'm cold for a little bit, and then you leave that. You do it for like a 4-day weekend or 2-day weekend or something, but living in it every single day. Like I am going to this channel, I'm going to hate the winter. Like I'm not looking forward to it, but it is one of the reasons why I'm glad I started trucking when I did, because I want to be comfortable in the truck with my driving and everything like that by the time by the time that adverse weather comes about. And you know, I'm not like I've never lived in it or around it before. I used to live in I was stationed in Colorado for Fort Carson for 3 years, and -10 is not fun. And I guess the Army, like you kind of experience cold weather a lot differently when you're living out in a tent in the snow. Army issued military grade equipment. You know, using space heaters and guard shacks when it's -10 out. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. That's probably why I've never been camping ever. I like the Army ruined camping for me. Like I'm not gonna go for fun and go and sleep in the woods in the elements and stuff. Like I don't know, I have no interest in it whatsoever. I used to do it all the time. 30-day field problems, back to back. Like no, that's not fun to me. Like yeah, I enjoyed the people that I was out there embracing the suck with. I'm not gonna do that for fun. But yeah, cold weather, not a fan. I am a tropical people. But it does look nice up here. And I remember we used to work on our vehicles in the Army. We used to work on it. We was like, in the summertime, we made sure that our heaters were working. And in the winter, we serviced our ACs. That's what my people did. Because we was like, hey, when summer hits, everybody's gonna be looking, trying to get AC parts and get your stuff fixed a season before. And I've never went without. Except for, I was the platoon sergeant and we deployed on this last deployment. And my vehicle, out of all vehicles, all the light, the soft shell Humvees that we had, you know, Texas, they did not have AC or heat. Like, it just didn't work. And we were trying to get parts for it for the longest, forever. So then we ended up deploying, and we didn't have a heater in mine. And me and my driver, old Jackson, we had to convoy about 3-4 hours or more, and it was freezing cold. Snow on the ground, lakes frozen, and me and him are in like the big puffy gray bubble extreme cold weather jackets. We're driving, we're like making sure our windows are zipped up good. I think he found some tarp, like a regular tarp, like a blue regular tarp, to like put between the driver's seat and the high back that we had to like block out the air. And we're like trying to hold that while he's driving. It was not. And everybody else is in like LMTVs. Everybody else had like comfortable stuff. Me, which, you know, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the fact that like it wasn't one of my soldiers out there, well, except for my driver. But I'm cool with the fact that it wasn't one of my soldiers out there embracing the suck, and it was me. Like my truck. But man, we were cold. Everybody's like, you don't need your puffy. Shut up. In the truck that we were in, we would have froze to death without it. Going down the highway, just that adds. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Going down the highway, that adds like, you know, wind, the wind chill to the freezing cold. Man, no. We needed anything we can get. This weather does not look good today. Oh, well, I guess we started raining. Lights on when raining. You gotta use that. And then also, you know, of course, no cruise control when raining. And I like the Kenworths because they will warn you. If I turn on my, I'm not gonna do it now, maybe in a minute. But if I turn on my windshield wipers to the highest setting, it'll deactivate the cruise control, which is good for a 2020. I'm pretty sure 2024 and 2023s have that as well. You know, like same thing with like the Teslas, for instance. If you're in autopilot, you turn on your windshield wipers. One, they're automatic now. I didn't like that feature. So Elon Musk, I don't like that feature because I didn't use my windshield wipers because I had ceramic coating. But anyway, but when your windshield wipers come on, it will deactivate your autopilot, meaning drive yourself. Because people, it's not autopilot. If everybody was in autopilot, man, we no traffic and equal spacing, safe passing. It's other people on the road. As y'all have seen, other people on the road are dangerous. They cross over lanes, they cut you off, they, oh, I live here, I don't want to use GPS. Or I know where I'm going. Or I know my car, I know my spacing. Yeah, okay. What was that? These clouds looking kind of dark. I didn't get through this. Oh, whoa, wow. Well, that was a big bug. Speaking of like stuff hitting the windshield, it hit me, this massive bird. Like it was one of those, it's a white bird. It kind of looks like a pelican, not a pelican. Okay, it's not that big, but it was a big, like white bird, and huge white bird. And I was coming down the road and I saw it like coming this way. I was like, oh, that's a nice, pretty, boom! And it hit the top of the truck, and I guess it fumbled over and it hit. I heard it hit the trailer again, and then it flew off the back, and I was like, oh my god! Like, you know, like it's a bird. It was its fault, but at the same time, it was just like the loud thud that it hit it. I was just like, dang! You got knocked out. And then so that was that bird. And then one night, I don't know who I was on the phone with, I was driving and I think it was a bat, but this thing hit, it was a bat or a bird at night, it hit the windshield I'm just da 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 da. Bah! I was like, oh wow, whoa, whoa. And I could tell it was a bird or a bat or a bird or something because the way I saw the wings. I was like, that was not a bug. And I'm like looking at the windshield, like, did it crack the windshield? It didn't do anything. But man, that thing was huge. But yeah. And then unfortunately I ran over like a possum or something. Not a possum, it was a squirrel. I thought it was dead. And I went to kind of go around it. And then it moved. And then I ran it over. I was like, ooh, roadkill. Roadkill. Enough of my little stories. I'm gonna listen to some tunes. I'm gonna cut in and out of this video to show you guys where I stopped tonight. But if anything comes up, I'll be right back.